The Alliance for Equality of Blind Canadians is pleased to bring you training on a variety of assistive technologies. Please like and subscribe. So hello everyone, and welcome to this AEBC presentation on AI. My name is Ryan, and this demonstration is being recorded and will end up probably on our YouTube channel, so please like and subscribe. What I'm going to talk about tonight and demonstrate are two AI apps that are quite popular, that more and more people are using on a regular basis and replacing the typical traditional ways of internet searching. We're all used to searching with Google, but now AI is really changing the way we interact with websites, documents, and so much more. The two apps I'm going to show today are Microsoft's Copilot and also ChatGPT. I'm going to show Copilot on my Windows computer, of course. I do have an app installed on my phone, but I'm not going to demonstrate that tonight. But I will demonstrate ChatGPT on the web and also on my iPhone. Both of these apps have a free tier, a free level, and typically the main differences are you get slower processing speed, limited numbers of queries or questions you can ask, and I don't know what those limits are because it's not really published anywhere. But when you pay for the programs, you get access to more agents, they call them, so higher quality, faster processing, and more options. The tiers range in price depending on the level you want to pay for. So you can do a lot with the free applications. Most of the stuff I'm going to show you with Copilot is the free tier because it comes with Windows, but there is also a tier that ranges in price from about $30 US and up. And that can be bundled with a Microsoft 365 subscription, but it's not included. It's an add-on. So the first thing I'm going to demonstrate with Copilot is I'm going to show you an inaccessible PDF document. And I'm sure many of us have come across those and tried to extract text in many different ways. So I'm sharing my computer audio, so you're going to hear my screen reader as I navigate to the folder with the PDF document.
AEBC Workshop Docs.
And let's find PDF.
Yeti Manual Underline English.pdf.
There it is. So this is a manual in PDF format for one of my microphones called the Blue Yeti.
Enter. Opening new window. Untitled Personal Microsoft Edge. Yeti %20 Manual Underline English.pdf. PDF document load has completed.
Okay. So typically I open these in Acrobat Reader, but for some reason it opened in Edge today. So let's see if it actually reads anything here.
Unlabeled graphic. Unlabeled graphic. Unlabeled graphic. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Heading level 4 1, 2. Unlabeled graphic. Unlabeled graphic. Unlabeled graphic.
A lot of good information in this PDF, isn't there?
Unlabeled graphic.
Story of our PDF
Unlabeled
lives.
graphic.
So what I'm going to do is, because I know there is text in there, I'm going to close this and I'm going to upload it to Microsoft's Copilot.
Alt F4. AEBC Workshop Docs dash.
Now there's a couple ways you can open Copilot. And this changes for some people. The easiest way to do it is to bring up your start menu. In the search box, type in Copilot, and the Copilot app will come up. You can press enter and you're in the Copilot screen. For a while there, and some people still are facing this issue, Microsoft decided that the Alt spacebar shortcut key would launch Copilot. The problem with that is many of us use Alt spacebar to access the system menu, which gives us the options to minimize, maximize, or close a window. And so that has changed, but for some people it seems to still be the same. So I'm going to hit Windows key C, which used to be the shortcut key for Cortana, and Copilot should come up.
Windows C. Copilot, close sidebar button, ask anything edit.
So Copilot comes up and places me in the Ask Anything edit box. So I could go into forms mode. I could type in anything I want, a question, I can ask it to do something, and it'll perform the task. To navigate this screen, you typically press your tab key. The interface, for some reason, can change from session to session. So you really kind of have to be patient and explore a little bit around just to get familiar with what is on this screen. You can change that Alt spacebar shortcut key to start Copilot. And I'll try to get in to show you how to do that at the end of the Copilot session. If I can't manage to do it, I did document the steps, and I'll share that with everybody later. So I'm just going to press Tab.
Quick response button collapsed. More options button.
And I'm going to hit More Options.
Enter context menu. Upload 2 of 3.
And there's my upload option, so I'm going to press Enter on that.
Enter. Leaving menus. More options button. Open dialog. File name : edit combo.
And you get your standard open file dialog box. So I'm going to navigate to that PDF document.
Explorer pane. Folder layout pane. Navigation pane tree view. Ryan - personal left and OneDrive right and
And I'm going to go to
Level
the
2.
Documents
Photos
folder.
D. Level 1. Start of D. Downloads left D. Documents left and pinned right and D. Level 0. Desktop left and OneDrive D. Level 2. Desktop left and OneDrive D. Documents left and OneDrive right and enter.
And I want my AEBC
Shell folder view. A. AI created programs. A. Archival review. A. Audio setup. A. EB files. 1 of 45.
There it is.
Enter. Explorer pane. Unavailable. Shell
And I'm
folder
going to
view.
navigate to the PDF document.
EB board docs. 2. Voiceovers. 3. EB AI workshop docs. Enter. Working on it. AI. End. Yeti manual English.pdf.
All right, so I'm going to tab over to Open.
Header. Name split button. File name : edit combo. Yeti manual under files of type : open button. Enter. Copilot. More options button. Upload successful.
Okay, so the file has now been uploaded to Copilot, and I'm going to Shift Tab back and ask it to tell me what's in that document.
Quick response button. Ask anything edit. TELL space E space AES space THIS PDF space DOCUMENT space SOTAIS. Enter. Copilot is preparing your response.
And I basically asked it to tell me what
Copilot
in
is still
this document.
processing your request. Copilot is still processing your request. Copilot has completed the response. Sure thing, Ryan. Here's a rundown of what the Yeti manual English.pdf contains: ICE introduction to the Yeti. Bullet celebrates the Yeti as a versatile multi-pattern USB microphone. Bullet highlights its built-in triple capsule array and multiple recording pattern options. Bullet emphasizes its plug-and play convenience with no drivers needed. Studio microphone key features and hard.
So as you can hear, it hasn't extracted the text, but it has grabbed the text and is reading that information out to me. One of the nice things about any of these AI apps is if you're not really sure what text to type in, that part really doesn't matter. You can phrase the question however you want, as long as you're asking it to perform a specific task, whether it's grab the text from a PDF, describe a picture, which I'll do in a second, help compose an email, a document. There's many things you can do. I don't use a lot of these text prompting. I prefer the casual conversational mode of these AI. And to be honest with you, I've had conversations lasting half an hour, 45 minutes sometimes, just talking away to a computer. It's kind of fun sometimes. So I'm going to demonstrate the conversation mode right now.
Quick response button collapsed. More options button. Talk to Copilot button.
So I just pressed Tab to get to the Talk to Copilot button, and I'm going to press Enter.
Enter. Close sidebar
Hey
button.
Ryan, how's
Stop
it going?
talking button.
What's on your mind today?
Hey, I'm doing a demonstration on AI for a group for the Alliance for Equality of Blind Canadians.
Oh, that's fantastic. AI can offer so many innovative tools for accessibility. Want to dive deeper into any specific AI topics to help with your demo?
Why don't we start with an introduction to some of the
Pat Seed
popular
from Canada
things
has joined the
you
meeting.
can accomplish with us.
Absolutely. AI can enhance accessibility in numerous ways. For instance, it can convert text to speech, aiding those who are visually impaired. It offers image recognition, describing the content of photos. Plus, there's AI-driven Braille translation and even AI systems that can analyze video content and relay visual information through audio. Where should we go next?
Let's talk about document collaboration. How can you help us there?
AI can greatly improve document collaboration, making it more accessible. It can convert documents into accessible formats like audio or Braille. AI also enables real-time transcription, providing captions or text summaries. It can translate documents into multiple languages and even offer voice commands for navigation. It's all about breaking down barriers. Anything specific you'd like to explore?
Why don't we try composing an email?
All right. What's the subject and main message for the email?
Advocacy and the importance of it.
Great topic. How about this? Subject, the crucial role of advocacy. Dear recipient's name, I hope this message finds you well. I'm writing to highlight the importance of advocacy in specific context. Advocacy empowers individuals, influences policy, and drives societal changes. Your voice can make a difference.
Enter.
So
Ask anything edit.
I just stopped the microphone as well from listening. So you can see how easy and efficient it is to have a conversation with your AI, get it to help you collaborate on an email, a document, get descriptions of pictures. There's so many different things you can ask AI that I think only your imagination is the limit. It's a lot faster and efficient as well using your voice. One of the nice things I really like is instead of having to go to a news website to get the top headlines, I can just unmute Copilot.
Enter. Blank. Quick response.
Sure I'm still
Ask
on the
anything.
microphone
Quick
button here.
more ops. Talk to Copilot button. Enter. Close
How
sidebar
does
button.
that email sound, Ryan? Ready to add anything else?
No, that was great. But can you tell me the top headlines from CBC?
Here's what CBC is covering right now. Canada's current news includes issues like domestic policy changes, climate action efforts, and social debates.
Tell me what's new on the Good News Network.
The latest story on the Good News Network is about a 100-year-old fruitcake that was recently discovered in a pantry in New Zealand.
Bet you that was tasty.
Hard to beat the delicious simplicity of fresh fruit. Anything else catch your appetite for positivity?
No, not at the moment, but I'm going to ask you now to describe to me the Eiffel Tower.
Sure thing. The Eiffel Tower is a famous iron structure located in Paris, France. Standing at about 324 meters tall, it features a lattice design and was completed in 1889. Initially criticized, it's now a global cultural icon. At night, it's illuminated and sparkles every hour on the hour. Ready for another landmark or topic?
No, let's do the Eiffel Tower again, but I'm totally blind, so can you be a little bit more descriptive?
Of course. The Eiffel Tower has a wide base that narrows as it ascends, forming a tapering pyramid shape. It's made of iron with a network of crisscrossing beams and girders. The tower has 3 platforms, each housing restaurants and observation decks. At night, it's lit with golden lights and sparkles. It's a majestic, intricate structure. What else can I describe for you?
Tell me about the Mona Lisa.
The Mona Lisa is a world-renowned painting by Leonardo da Vinci. It depicts a woman with an enigmatic smile sitting against a blurry landscape. The painting is famous for her mysterious
Marsha Yale has
expression,
joined the meeting.
thought-provoking eyes, and the subtle play of light and shadow, known as sfumato. It's housed in the Louvre Museum in Paris. Interested in learning more about its details?
What does that word fumato?
Sfumato, in art, refers to a technique of blending colors and tones so subtly that there's no visible transition. It creates a smoky, soft focus effect, often used to depict delicate transitions in light and shadow, like in the Mona Lisa. Want to explore another art term?
No.
Stop talking button.
Got it.
Enter. Close sidebar button.
So you can see, you can ask follow-up questions. You can interrupt what it is trying to relate to you as well. So it's very conversational. It can be as descriptive pretty much as you ask it to be. You notice the difference in the description. When I told it I was totally blind, it gave me a lot more details about the Eiffel Tower. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go back to more options. I'm going to upload a picture and ask it what's in that picture.
Copilot uses AI settings link. List box. Good button. All right. Copy button. Bad response but good response but all right. Account button. Conversation history. Overview of Yeti microphone manual. Open quick view button. More actions button. New conversation. Close side.
Where's
Talk to
my more options now?
More options
There
button.
it is.
Enter. New conversation. 1 of 3. Upload. 2 of 3. Enter. More options button. Leaving menus. Open
And
dialog.
here's our file dialog.
Explorer pane. AI apps I created. 1 of. Disable Copilot keyboard shortcut. Eiffel Tower picture.jpg. Expo 86 article for AI.
So
Eiffel
that's the picture I'll upload, even though we just asked for a description of it.
Header. Names. File name. Files of. Open button. Enter. Copilot. More options button. Upload successful. Submit message. Close side. New conversation. More action. Open quick view. Conversation.
Going back to the
Account
microphone button.
List box. Good response. Bad copy button. Create new. Good button. Bad button. Copilot uses a learn more link. Remove image button. Ask anything edit.
Or you can type in your text as well.
Quick response. More option. Submit message. Close side. New converse. More actions button.
And
Open
as you
quick
can see, I'm not finding that
conversation history list.
microphone
Account button.
again.
List box. Good response. Bad
So I may
response.
just have to type
Copy
it in
button.
this time.
Create new. Good button. Bad button. Copilot. Learn more. Remove image. Ask anything edit. DESCORBECIAG UPLOADED. Enter. Before we do the dialog, Copilot can now help you make and modify photos. To do this, Copilot may use biometric data and store information about faces and hands to enable features like editing and improve our systems over time. Learn more here, and if you have all appropriate consents from the people in the images, tap below to agree and continue. Here link. Continue button. Enter. Ask anything edit. Contains text. Copilot is preparing your response. Copilot is still processing your request. Copilot has completed the response. Sure, Ryan. The image you uploaded shows the Eiffel Tower in Paris, France standing proud and iconic against a dreamy sky brushed with soft hues of blue and pink. Cityscape at dusk. Tokyo Tower. What's in the scene? Bullet. The tower dominates the center, showcasing its intricate iron lattice design. Bullet. Below it, a river winds through the foreground with people relaxing and strolling along the bank. Bullet. The overall mood is tranquil and scenic like a peaceful Parisian afternoon. It's the kind of view that makes you want to pack a bag, grab a croissant, and go chase sunsets by the Seine. What inspired you to share it? Create new page.
So it gave me a description of the image of the photo I uploaded to it. So it can be very useful. Are there any questions so far on Copilot?
There's no limit on how many
Peg's iPhone raised hand.
transactions you do with Copilot, I take it, because it's part of Microsoft.
Well, it isn't part of Microsoft. As I mentioned earlier, this is built into Windows, and I haven't run into any limitations yet.
Okay.
When it comes to asking it questions or conversations. There are paid tiers as well, and I guess from what I understand, those will give you more functionality, more options than just basic queries like I'm giving it. But again, every time I ask Copilot what the differences are, it tells me to go to Microsoft and read it. Peg, you have your hand up.
Yeah, I was wondering because actually a few weeks ago I uploaded
Participants
a
raised
PDF
hand.
that I couldn't read this PDF file very well. It was all jumbled.
Mhm.
Anyway, so I opened up Copilot and asked it to read it, and then it did produce a result. Now, the only way I can think
Three
of
participants.
how to capture it is to invoke JAWS history and speech history. So I could copy the text and, put it
Right.
into a document. Is that the only way you can capture the results so that you can save it for later? Or?
Currently, that's my understanding. Yeah.
Mm.
Now that might change in the paid versions, but I'm not sure what the
Ah,
feature set is in those versions because I'm not paying for Copilot either.
right.
But yeah, currently I have to do the same thing through speech history.
Oh, okay. And then with the Talk to Copilot, um, now I don't have a microphone on my desktop computer, but on the laptop, I guess it's the built-in one. So you don't have to plug in an external device to use the Talk to Copilot if you want to speak to it.
I wouldn't think so. I'm using my audio setup I use for, playing guitar and stuff, but I wouldn't think
Mhm.
so. A microphone's a microphone.
Oh
So
yeah, yeah, okay.
you
That's
might
good.
want to wear headphones though, because one thing I did run into earlier today is when I had my speakers turned on, my microphone was picking up everything Copilot was saying, so it was trying to have a conversation with itself.
Oh yeah, oh I see.
So
Yeah.
you might want to wear earbuds or something just so it doesn't pick up what the computer is
Yeah.
putting out.
Okay. Thank you.
I know there's a couple there's
Brian
yeah, go ahead.
and the iPhone, which is Mike Sigmundson, correct?
Yep.
So Brian first.
Yeah, it wasn't a question, but I found it funny that you did the Eiffel Tower because my daughter-in-law sent me a picture on Victoria Day and I put it on there and it said woman standing in front of Eiffel Tower because that's where she was.
Right.
And I was surprised that it
Peg's
picked up
iPhone
Eiffel
has
Tower.
Yeah, no, it's just one of the things I was curious about, so I was asking it a bunch of different questions.
Yeah, no, I was surprised like
Big Bad Brian
like
has lowered hand.
when it gave me the description, like it
Two
said Eiffel
participant.
Tower,
Mm-hmm.
because there's many towers around the world.
Yeah. Yeah, it recognized it though. Mike?
Yeah, I'm wondering what the difference is between recognizing like the picture smart with JAWS or text to speech on PDF files through JAWS versus using AI to do that through like Copilot or.
I'm not sure which AI JAWS is using. I'd be willing to bet they're using a version of ChatGPT, but I don't know that for certain for their Picture Smart and also their FS Companion because they've incorporated AI now into JAWS 2025 and are going to be doing more and more as we go forward.
So would they
the
be
same.
about equivalent between JAWS and other AI?
It really depends on the AI engine they're using. And we'll get into a little bit about that when we jump over to ChatGPT because there's ChatGPT 4.0, 3.5. There's different
Right.
versions of the ChatGPT agent that you actually have access to, whether you're using a free version or a paid version.
Okay.
And I'm not sure, like I said, what Freedom Scientific is using in JAWS.
Okay.
Louise has her hand up as well.
Go
Okay,
ahead, Louise.
so I think I've just realized I don't have a
Phone has low.
microphone in front of my computer, so I would have to get a microphone and plug it in somewhere.
If you're on your desktop, then just a USB mic or even AirPods or EarPods, something USB would work.
No, because anything I have in, yeah, okay, I have to get something, okay.
And again,
Okay.
yeah, one of the things, I will show with ChatGPT is there is an app for iOS as well. So you can download Copilot to your phone or to your Android device, and same with ChatGPT. And I'll show ChatGPT on my phone later after I do the website version of it.
Okay, I'm looking forward.
Anyone else have their hands up?
Not yet.
Anything anybody wants me to try real quick while we're in Copilot?
Louise Johnson has lowered hand.
Okay.
Kathy
So,
Stuckenberg raised
Oh,
hand.
Kathy.
yeah, go ahead, Kathy.
I'm wondering, will Copilot do a summary of a meeting or that sort of? I guess it will, won't it?
As long as you have something you can upload to it, it will. Right.
Oh,
Just like I did with the PDF, it has to have something to summarize.
okay, okay.
Right.
Ah,
If I was to ask it to summarize a meeting, it's still going to have to know. It doesn't see. It's integrated into Microsoft, but it's not. It can't compose email at this point. It can help you. It can't open up Outlook. It can't click new message, and it can't send email. So it'll give you the subject line and an idea for the body message, but you still have to go back to Outlook, paste all that in or write it. So there's integration, but you don't actually have full access from Copilot to control apps. I can't ask it to open Microsoft Word and paste that text in.
Oh, okay.
So
And is it available? Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry.
no, go ahead.
I was just can I ask one more? Is it
Mhm.
available in when I think I found it, but I didn't open it or anything. Is it available in Windows 10?
I don't know the answer to that. I want to say no, but I don't know the answer to that definitively.
2 participants
I
raised
am on a
hand.
Windows 10 computer and it did open.
Oh, did it? Okay, thank you, Peg. And somebody
Okay.
else had their hand up?
Marcy.
Kathy Stuckenberg has lowered hand.
Marcy?
Actually, I'm going to lower my hand because Peg answered my
Okay,
and she gave you the answer. I was just going to say that
perfect.
yes, it's available in Windows 10 now.
That's great because I don't have Windows 10 anymore, so that's good to know.
Yeah.
Thank you. All right, so
Marcia Yale.
one or two more things really quickly in Copilot I'm going to do that I did today just because I was curious. So I'm going to go back to bring up my microphone because I don't want to type if I don't have to.
Blank. Quick response. Ask anything. Edit. More talk to talk to Copilot.
Talk to Copilot.
Enter. Close sidebar
Hey,
button.
Ryan. So, what's new with you today?
Not much. Can you tell me the hours the Lougheed Town Center Mall is open?
The Lougheed Town Centre in Burnaby is open Monday and Tuesday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., Wednesday to Friday from 10 a.m. to 9 p.m., Saturday from 9:30 a.m. to 6 p.m., and on Sundays and holidays, it's open from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. Anything else I can help you with?
Yeah, is there a bus loop near there?
Yep, there's a bus loop right near the Lougheed Town Centre, so it's pretty easy to get there by public transit. Need directions?
No, but what bus number would I take to get back to my location?
To get back to Coquitlam, you might take buses 97B line, 151, 156, or 159, depending on your exact stop or times.
How often do they run?
Buses from Lougheed Town Centre to Coquitlam run about every 30 minutes. Want more details on a specific route?
No, that's it. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Enter. Close sidebar button.
So I just thought I'd ask that today, just out of curiosity. So again, I think your imagination is the only thing that's going to hold you back from knowing what you can and can't ask. I think it's very, very cool. I'm really getting into AI. So that's going to be my Copilot demonstration. So I'm going to close Copilot. I'm just going to hit Alt F4 to close that.
Alt F4. AEBC Workshop Docs.
And I'm going to bring up Google Chrome and jump over to ChatGPT.
Windows M. Desktop.
Go ahead.
Peg's iPhone raised.
Excuse me, Ryan?
Yep.
Oh, you were going to talk about changing the setting for the alt space, right?
Yeah, I did mention that earlier, and let me just quickly jump back and see if we can do that real quick.
Thank you.
Windows C.
Because as you
Peg's
guys,
iPhone has lowered hand.
as you noticed, the interface changed when I was trying to find that talk microphone button again. So I will jump into settings. I do have a document on the process to change the keystroke. And for those of you who came in late, the keystroke has changed for some of us, but not everybody. So Microsoft decided that using Alt Spacebar was a smart keyboard command to launch Copilot, while many of us use that to bring up the system menu to minimize, maximize, or close applications. That keyboard, for some, has changed to Windows C, which used to launch Cortana, but now it's Copilot. But you can go into settings in Copilot and uncheck that box that says use Alt Space as the shortcut key. So let me see if I can get in there.
Title is Copilot. Copilot uses a settings link. Enter. Close sidebar button.
I just have to remember
New convers.
where it
More
is
actions.
here.
Back button. Conversation his account button. Enter. Pop-up dialog. Settings button. Give feedback button. About button. Sign out button. Privacy link. Sign out. About button. Give feedback. Settings button. Enter. Account button. Close sidebar button. New conversation. Close space. New converse.
Close that.
Open side. Recommendation. Open voice combo box. Wave. Switch tasks. Switch voice combo. Open Copilot using less B greater Alt plus spacebar less slash B greater shortcut button not checked.
There it is. So I went into settings and an account. And if you tab around in this screen, you have some options.
Voice combo box. Wave.
Voice.
Switch tasks. Switch tasks combo box. Ask every time.
Switching tasks, but there's the
Voice
shortcut
combo.
key
Open
right here.
Copilot using less B greater Alt plus spacebar less slash B greater shortcut button not checked.
And it's not checked right now because I've gone in. So you just hit your space bar to toggle that on or off if you want that keyboard command disabled or enabled.
Recommendations. Recommendations but escape.
And I did write that down, so if anybody needs that afterwards, we can email that out.
Alt F4. Desktop.
And let's go to ChatGPT.
Outlook left. G. Google Chrome.
There is a Windows app, a Mac app, iOS and Android apps as well for ChatGPT. I did download it earlier today for Windows, but I'm going to start with the website.
Google Chrome. Enter. Tammy Bow raised hand. Select.
Go ahead, Tammy.
Hi there. Sorry, I was muted.
That's all
I
right.
just was wondering, is there one that you prefer, or between, or are they, do they kind of serve different purposes?
Different purposes. Copilot is more tightly integrated to Office. ChatGPT has been around longer, so is a lot more functional. Now, again,
Yeah.
it's still not going to open Word and open email, but what ChatGPT lets you do is a lot of the same things. You can ask it to describe images, describe what's in a PDF file, create Word documents, help you summarize documents, help you change the formatting of documents, describe art pieces. Where I use ChatGPT is I've created 3 accessible programs that I can't find anywhere else.
Right.
So I used it to actually write me a program for Windows to be an accessible soundboard. So anytime I press Alt-1, it plays, sad trombone. Alt-2 is crickets. Alt-3 is applause.
Yeah.
And different things like that. So it's more powerful when it comes to programming, reading code.
Okay. And then my other question is, do any of these work on a Mac? Have you
Yes.
tested them on a Mac?
I haven't on a Mac because I don't have a Mac or access to one.
Yeah.
But ChatGPT is available on the Mac.
What about Copilot? Do you know?
I don't know.
Okay, I'll look into it, but yeah, I just was curious because I have a Mac at the moment. I have a PC that's not functioning very well, so I guess I have to get a new one.
Yeah, the other thing you might look at is if you install, Parallels or VM Fusion or something and run Windows on a virtual machine, then you'd have the best of both, right? You'd have the Mac side and you'd have the Windows side.
Yeah, okay, perfect. Well, I could listen to that voice all day. That
Oh, wait till you hear ChatGPT.
Oh, that guy's voice. I could chat with him all day. Like I'd be like really not focusing on other things. So probably not a good idea for me to get into that.
Well, it's really, as you
Thank
saw,
you,
how
yeah.
efficient it is to just have a conversation. Like I said,
Very efficient, yeah.
I've sat on my couch and just lost half hour, 45
Tammy
minutes.
Bow has lowered.
Asking different questions about different items around the house or guitars or whatever. The solar system, I lost about half an hour today just asking about the solar system. Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Well, thanks. Thank you.
You bet.
Address and search.
Let's go to OpenAI.
OpenAI. Enter.
OpenAI is the company that
OpenAI
makes
Google Chrome. OpenAI.
ChatGPT. And automatically, it should have put me in the text prompt field.
Virtual P.
And I'm just going to double check
Quiz me
that.
on vocabulary.
Yep, I'm in the text field. And I can
Virtual
tell,
title is OpenAI Google Chrome. Article Level 3.
and I'm on OpenAI. So there are some things that you can navigate this web page and have it tell you that it will do. Just to give you an idea, I'll try to jump to some of that stuff here.
Message. Quiz me on vocabulary.
So you can quiz it on vocabulary.
Rank E-bikes for daily commuting. Best cricket bat for beginners. New space exploration plans. Review my argument for a debate. Brainstorm podcast episode ideas.
Which I'm going to start using.
Crea un entrenamiento de movilidad. Help me debug this code. Write a thank-you note. Troubleshoot my printer set-up. Ratages on email por un Davies de reparación. Help me with gift ideas for my dad. Write a SQL query. Plan a college tour. Explica turbulencia mavias. Summarize my meeting notes.
So I'm just going to jump back over to the text prompt field.
Message ChatGPT quiz me on vocabulary. Plan a surf trip to Costa. Enter.
And again, I can type in, I don't know.
TELL space AOUT space ASA.
NASA.
Enter. ChatGPT-Google Chrome. ChatGPT-Google Chrome page. ChatGPT. Main region. Ask anything. Edit. Blank. Main region. Edit. Ask anything. ChatGPT is generating a response. ChatGPT says: sure, Ryan, NASA stands for the National Aeronautics and Space Administration. It's the United States government agency responsible for the nation's civilian space program and for aeronautics and aerospace research.
So one of the nice things you can do, I just pressed Control to stop. One of the nice things in ChatGPT is if I scroll down.
Ask anything. Editable section end.
There is
virtual.
Usually near the
ask anything. Editable section start. Unlabeled 0 button. Article end. Share button.
Is share.
Unlabeled 0 button. Menu. Read aloud button.
Read aloud.
Bad response button.
You can critique the response it gave you.
Good response button. Copy button.
There's a copy button, so I could actually copy
Enter.
that.
NASA overview. Copy button.
And
good response button. Copy button. Enter.
Copy that to my clipboard, and then I could paste that somewhere else. I don't use that functionality very much, but that option is there. One of the other things you can do, just like with Copilot, is you can ask it to describe.
Edit. Contains text. Enter. At home.
So let's get it to describe.
DESCRBE space E space THE space TAURUS space COSTLATON. Enter. ChatGPT is generating a response. ChatGPT is still generating a response. ChatGPT says: absolutely, Ryan. Here's a description of the Taurus constellation: number Taurus quote the bull quote Taurus is one of the star oldest known constellation and part of the zodiac, meaning the sun passes through it during the year. It's visible in the star northern hemisphere during winter. Especially prominent between November and March. Number telescope key features brightest Aldebaran star.
So it gives me a description of Taurus. Well, again, just like in Copilot, one of the things I really like is the ability to just have a conversation. Copilot has multiple voices you can choose from, male and female.
Main region in.
And the one I like, his name is Spruce.
Link cookie preference.
So let me find my microphone button here.
Enter. Unlabeled 0 button. Unavailable. This page is accessing your microphone. Change this setting in the address bar. Main region end voice mode. Turn off microphone button.
So are you listening to me?
Absolutely. I'm here and listening to you. Let me know if there's anything specific you're going to chat about or if you have any questions.
So what was the last query I just gave you?
You were asking me to describe the Taurus constellation. We went over its key features like Aldebaran, the Hyades cluster, and the Pleiades, and talked a bit about how to find it in the night sky and its mythology. So let me know if you want to dive into anything else.
No, that's it for stars. I'm already confused. So let's talk about planets. How many planets are in our solar system?
No worries. It can definitely get confusing with all those stars and constellations. As for planets, our solar system has 8 planets. They are in order from the sun: Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. Pluto used to be considered the 9th planet, but it was reclassified as a dwarf planet in 2006. Let me know if you want to know more about any of them.
Virtual main reach end voice mode. Enter end voice.
So
NASA overview.
One of the things you might find using ChatGPT is I do pay for their Plus plan, which gives you a little bit higher priority service when making requests. Peak times can really slow down your response time, and also the voice quality. I don't know if you guys heard some of the choppiness in that voice. Usually it's quite clean and quite clear. But again, there's different voices you can choose from. And again, many of the same things you can do with Copilot, you can do with ChatGPT. It can examine code. Like I said, I've used it to create some accessible applications for Windows that I couldn't find elsewhere and didn't want to pay a developer to make because, well, they're just for me. So that's basically ChatGPT on the web. Again, as I mentioned earlier, a lot of people are using these in place of the Google searches we still do and used to do because it is faster. When I do a Google search, there's so many ads and stuff at the beginning I need to wade through to find the results I want. This is, pretty immediate question and response. So I'm using these options more and more often.
I have a question.
Raised hand.
Oh, sorry, Tammy, go ahead.
Oh, sorry, Chantel. I was just amazed at how natural the speech sounds in both ChatGPT and the Copilot. It's just a really natural sound, like in terms of conversational style, which I'm really quite amazed at that.
Sometimes ChatGPT will even like chuckle at the end.
Oh, okay, yeah. But my question is, would you say then that maybe these AI apps are more accurate than Google? Because sometimes you have to do a few Google searches to come up with what you might really want. Do you find there's a bit more accuracy?
I would say if you know what you're looking for, I fall back to the ChatGPTs and Copilots, right? Because they are AI, they're only going to be as smart as the information they've gathered from the web, which is basically from all of us. AI can hallucinate as well. It can come back with bad answers. So I have a guitar amplifier and I asked it to describe it for me one day because I didn't know what some of the buttons were. And it started describing it to me, and I knew, because I'd already gone online and looked, that what it was telling me was wrong. And I had to query it 2 or 3 times to actually get it to come back and say, oh, right, you're right, I'm wrong, this is the proper button layout. So you kind of have to go in skeptical, but I think at the same time, remembering that it's only as good as the information that's already out there.
Okay, yeah.
We are getting
2 participants raised hand.
We are getting to a point pretty quickly, and I think there's already been some examples
Tammy Bow
of it
has lowered
where AI can look at your screen and action buttons. So maybe you're in a website that has an unlabeled button. You're not sure what that button is, or you know what that button is, but you just can't click it. You can't hit enter. You can't mouse it. You can't do anything with it. AI is able to actually action that button for you. So it can look at your screen, it can see what you're doing, the context that you're in, and perform actions. So it's going to be pretty exciting in the next few months to see where we go. Who else has their hand up, Chantel?
Louise.
Go ahead, Louise.
Okay, I have a question, and it's most likely going to sound silly, but it's okay. Okay, with GT Chat, it's more of a chat. You can't take and put a PDF into it or document in it and give you the same information.
Yep, you can.
Yeah.
Yep, so I'll do that right now before we jump to the next question.
So I'm trying to figure out which way is easier to do it. That's what I'm trying to, so people have options.
Yeah, I'll show you.
virtual
So I'll do that right
NASA
now.
edit contains
Jump to the text prompt field.
editable section and add photos and files button menu collapsed. Louise Johnson has lowered.
So there's an add files and photos button. I'll hit enter on that.
Enter context menu. Add from apps submenu collapsed. Add photos and files 2 of 2.
And I'm going to
Enter leaving menus file name :
There's your file open dialog box. I'll navigate to my folder that has the picture in it.
Explorer pane folder layout not selected peaks. Explorer pane not selected no easy. Explorer pane 202.
Gotta get out of
Items view zoom.
Here.
A. Not selected archival review. A. Not selected audio setup. A. Not selected EEB files. Space. Enter.
AEBC.
Explorer pane. Space. Not selected EEB AI. EEB board docs. EEB AI. Enter. Working on it.
And let's go to the picture.
End. Yeti manual under.
Or the PDF. Let's go to the PDF.
Name split button. File name : edit combo. Yeti man. Files of open split enter. NASA overview - Google Chrome unavailable. NASA overview - Google Chrome page. NASA overview. NASA overview. Main region. Edit. Ask anything. WAT space STE OT and space PDF space JUS space UPLOADED.
So I'm just asking it what is
Enter.
the content of the
ChatGPT is
PDF I
generating
just
a response.
uploaded.
ChatGPT is still generating a response. ChatGPT is still generating a response. ChatGPT says: the PDF you uploaded is the ** English user manual for the Blue Yeti microphone **. Here's a summary of its contents: ** number microphone ** Blue Yeti microphone manual key contents **1.
So you can see it provided me a summary of what was in that PDF document, and I could copy that out if I wanted to. And just like with pictures, it can describe to you what's in the picture. It can draw pictures for you as well. It can create documents or the copy for documents. If you wanted to have it write audio descriptive script for something, it can do that as well. So again, just like with Copilot, I think your imagination is the only thing that will limit us. We don't know what it's not able to do. Where it really, I think, is going to be beneficial is in the business environment, analyzing graphs and charts, summarizing data, compiling data. From what I understand, it's really a game changer when it comes to that sort of stuff. Go ahead, Rita.
Okay. Okay, Ryan. So, what I'm concerned about is this whole hallucination business.
Mm-hmm.
Like when you had it write an email about advocacy, it came up with fairly reasonable sounding things.
Mm-hmm.
But unless you know what the topic is, unless you're pretty good knowledge, how do you know when it's hallucinating, and how do you know if you can trust it?
Supposedly, and there are bad actors out there. How many of you get spam calls every day, right? There's bad actors out there. OpenAI, being probably the largest, if not one of the largest AI companies, is really working hard to keep ethics in check, right? If I was to ask it something bad, it's going to come back to me and say, I am not able to do that, right? So it tries to give you the best answer that it possibly can. With Microsoft Copilot, and I'm sure ChatGPT can do it too, but I haven't seen it, is sometimes, depending on what you're looking at or researching, it'll give you the links with the sources it cited. So it found this information from, UC Berkeley, right, with a link to that website. So it will cite the sources.
Right. Okay. So if you're looking something medical or scientific or something, at least you have references to it.
Yeah, and I think like anything else, we have to be responsible, right? At the end of the day, we need to do our due diligence. I have family members whose doctor is Google, right? So if you're gonna be foolish, you take your chances. But I think if you approach this just like you do with a Google search with some common sense, you'll be fine, right? And I think if you have a general idea of what you're looking for, even if you're just curious about something, throw it at both. Throw it at Copilot, throw it at ChatGPT, throw it at some of the other ones we'll look at later down the road, and see what your results come back. It doesn't take very long to do that.
Right, okay.
Right. I hope that answers some of your question
Yeah,
anyway.
I think it does. Thanks. Yeah.
Any other hands up, Chantal?
Marcy? So, you can upload a text file to it, to ChatGPT. And Copilot, because I've done that with Copilot. What about an audio file? Can you upload, say, an audio file of, well, let's just say a meeting, and say, summarize this? Or will it only do text files?
Well, why don't we try it really quickly? So let's see what happens here.
E. F12. Escape. Level 1.
So let me just go over to my text
Escape.
prompt
Virtual
here.
PC. Switch to accessibility tree. Escape.
If you want some audio files, Ryan?
No, I'll just do our
Drawer.
last
Escape.
podcast we did.
Editable.
I was gonna
Add panel in.
tons.
No,
NASA.
okay.
Open sidebar button. Edit. Contains text. Editable. Add photos and files button. Enter. Context. Add photos and files. 2. Enter. Leaving menus. Open dialog. Explorer. Not selected AI apps I created. Explorer pane. Not selected AI workshop docs. End. Zoom keyboard commands. Docs Z. Not selected Zoom. Enter. Explorer pane. Folder end. 2025. Enter. Items view end. Video 1,020,000.
So here's a video of our latest podcast.
Space. Video. Video. Name split. File name. Files of. Open split. Enter. NASA Overview - Google Chrome unavailable. NASA Overview - Google Chrome page. NASA Overview. NASA Overview. Main region. Edit. E.
And it's talking about the NASA stuff because that's all still in the chat history that's showing on my screen as well.
Blank blank. SUMARZE space VDO space UPLADED.
So I'm just asking it to summarize the video I've uploaded.
Enter. ChatGPT is generating a response. ChatGPT says: Ryan, the video file you uploaded left grav video 1,025,431,582.mp4 grav right can't be analyzed directly in its current format. To help you with the summary, I can do one of the following: 1 ** transcribe the audio ** to provide a text version and summary. 2 * extract and describe visual content ** if you're looking for a scene by scene breakdown, or all text. 3 * do both * if you want a full summary including what's heard and what's seen. Just let me know how you'd like to proceed.
So it won't summarize the video, but it will provide a transcript of the audio if that's what you want it to do.
That's wow. There was something else I wanted to ask. Oh, and Perplexity is a good one for giving you sources.
Yeah, and we're going to look at that probably in the next few weeks as well.
Yeah, that's one I've used a bit.
Cool. Then we'll get you to help with the demonstration.
Oh, I don't know about that.
So yeah, you can see.
Until the end of July after I take the course on AI.
Well, there's so many choices out there now. There's Perplexity. There's Claude AI.
I have about 12 of them now.
Yeah.
I've just downloaded like a whole collection.
Yep, and each other use case scenario, most of them do the same things as the other ones do. Some may just be a little bit more descriptive. Some, will just have different features depending on who's making them and kind of what they're tailoring them to.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
3 participants raised hand.
Peg first.
Okay.
Well, hi, thanks. First of all, this is sort of a very basic question. I presume you can ask it, what is the address and phone number for so-and-so, like White Spot on West Broadway in Vancouver? Because it can cough up that response, right?
It can find information that you can't find doing a Google search. And the reason I know that is because for our company, I've been trying to find information or contacts for physical rehab centers across Canada. And a lot of that information is either behind paywalls or just you really have to dig through pages and pages of website information to get that information. Whereas phone numbers for restaurants, stuff like that is public information.
Yeah.
So ChatGPT should, without any issue at all, be able to provide that.
Okay.
Just like Copilot telling me the hours of Lougheed Center and the bus numbers and all that sort of stuff.
Right. Okay. Well, that's good. And the other thing I wondered, and I would obviously the program, whether it's GPT or Copilot, would need to be installed as software on the computer. But does it have a compatibility function where if you wanted to, can you ask it, say, is this computer fit, or does it have the resources to run Windows 11? Can it answer that kind of question or no?
It probably won't look at your system and see if it meets the minimum requirements. It'll probably come back with Microsoft's PC compatibility checker and tell you to download this file.
Yeah, okay.
Because it can't look at your system
I wasn't
and
sure.
compare it, but it'll probably come back and tell you the minimum requirements for Windows 11, a general answer.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Louise has her hand up.
Louise?
Okay, I'm going to throw the question at you.
Exile
So which way would you take and put a 30 to 40 page document through that has got not just numbers in it, but agendas, minutes, and everything in it, like an APM package that has everything in it, like it's all one big file?
Well, if it were me, I would probably try Copilot. I would try ChatGPT. And then I would go to Scribe for Documents by Numa Solutions and see which one gave me the best results.
Okay. And you'll give all those three in your notes?
I don't have any notes, but I can include notes, yes.
In the recording.
Yeah. Yeah. And again, there's a lot of things I've never tried with AI, right? These are just some of the common tasks I've been using ChatGPT for, Copilot for, Google Gemini. The conversational mode, like I said, is so quick and efficient that you can just ask it anything. You can upload your files and just see what the results are. Most of the time, if not all the time, when I've asked ChatGPT to write a program for Windows for me that is Screenreader accessible, it comes back with a program that is 100% accessible. And then it also asks you, would you like me to include a dark mode option? I'm like, well, yeah, let's include the dark mode. And so then it rebuilds the application, including the dark mode option. And then be like, well, would you like me to add extra categories to this game? Yes, let's add 6 more categories.
Louise Johnson has...
And it'll randomize those categories. So it'll prompt you for more creative things that it can do for your project, which is very, very cool. The other thing I quickly wanted to answer for Peg is there is a Windows app for ChatGPT. There is a Copilot app, or it's already built into Copilot. There's a ChatGPT app for Windows, iOS, Android, and the Mac. And I can quickly demonstrate that as well. Right now I'm running ChatGPT off of the website, openai.com. So I'll close this real quick and open the Windows app.
Alt F4, desktop. Search box edit CAT, ChatGPT, enter. Susan McAndrew raised hand. ChatGPT.
Go ahead, Sue.
ChatGPT. Forms mode.
You're still muted.
Is she still muted?
Yeah, 2-finger
I'm
double
unmuted
tap. Oh,
now.
There you go. Okay.
There you go.
You were looking at all kinds of NASA stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I once found something that you'd find really interesting. You can find sounds that the planets make.
Right.
And I found them, and if you listen to them with your headphones on, it's all the atmospheres and weather of the planets. And I guess they computerize them into frequencies we can hear, but
right.
It's really fascinating if anyone's interested, and probably AI can do a great job at showing them to you.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to throw an audio file at it and ask it to describe or define what that is. Interesting.
Ryan, I was just going to mention, I surf Facebook a lot, and there's so much talk about AI, and some people mentioned that their top 12 AI apps don't even include ChatGPT anymore. They've surpassed them.
Yeah.
So just so people are very aware, there's so many apps, but you know, some of the popular ones you hear more about. But if you were to search, you'd find out that there's so many more.
There really are. There's Notebook LM, which we'll talk about in a few weeks.
Susan
Perplexity, Claude. There's just a bunch of them. DeepSeek, a bunch. Who else has their hand up?
Mike.
Mike, go ahead.
I noticed when you were asking about the NASA stuff, it had a lot of like stars and asterisks and a bunch of punctuation. Is there any way to get it to not read that to you?
I don't know. I hadn't seen that before. I'd be curious to see if Copilot
iPhone
does the
has
same thing. So I might try that at some other time. But yeah, I hadn't noticed that up until that point.
No more hands for now?
No more? Okay. So I'm in the Windows app for ChatGPT right now, and it put me into the text prompt field.
Add photos and files button menu.
And I can just tab through the different options.
Choose tool button menu. Dictate button. Start to voice mode button. Enter, edit, ask anything.
Are you there, ChatGPT?
I sure am. I'm here and ready to help out with whatever you need. What's on your mind today?
Well, I'm on the Windows app now, and I'm just wondering what are some things you can help us with.
Oh, there's a lot I can help with. I can answer questions, help you brainstorm ideas, troubleshoot tech issues, provide information on pretty much any topic, and even just chat for fun. Whatever you need, I'm here for it.
Enter.
So stop the
Chat
microphone again.
Edit. Ask anything.
No worries at all. If you need anything else, just let me know. I'm always here to help.
Yeah, you're too helpful sometimes, but thank you.
I try my best, and you're very welcome. Just let me know whenever you need something.
Add. Choose tool but unlabeled. Turn off mic. Enter. ChatGPT.
Right. So I'm going to close the Windows application. As you can see, it's quite accessible. I'm just tabbing through the different options and hitting enter on the one I want. So now I'm just going to quickly jump over to my iPhone, show you ChatGPT on the iPhone.
Alt F4.
Sorry, Ryan, before you get into that,
Yep.
You sound like you're planning to do a series of these presentations or something?
We're talking about it. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, sounds good.
Yeah, because there's so much and it's changing so quickly, you know, with the Meta AI on the Meta glasses, and there's just so much that's coming out now. So
yeah,
I think if we can keep showing people what we might be able to find its use cases for over and above the Seeing AI and the Be My Eyes AI, you know, this stuff that we're showing can really help with productivity, right, and efficiencies when it comes to writing documents, composing documents, creative ways of maybe rewording things.
Where were they when I had to write essays in college?
Well, it's funny because even when you asked about the solar system, you know, I grew up learning Pluto was a planet. Yep. And then science went and changed it on us, right?
Yeah, I know.
So everything we learned, I just throw out the window now.
You can now use ChatGPT on the Meta glasses.
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. All right, so I'm going to bring up my iPhone here.
Rita Dillick raised hand.
8:07 p.m.
Do you have another question, Rita?
Again.
Well, okay. Sometimes, like when I'm trying to attach something to an email, and you do Alt N, and then it used to be your first thing. If you'd hit a tab, it would give you a file, you know, add insert file. You know, Alt N was insert. Okay, insert an attachment or something. But now the first thing it's telling you is Copilot. So I don't even know what to do with that Copilot. I just tab again and it gives me insert file, you know, file name or something like that.
Oh,
so I was just wondering, you know, why it was doing that, but you probably haven't noticed it or something.
I don't have that option. When I go to file and insert, I have insert attachment and then insert file, and then I hit tab because it's showing my recent files, and I tab to browse to web or browse this PC.
Yeah, that's sort of what I used to do, but recently it just gives me Copilot as a first option.
Are you using the new Outlook or the classic Outlook?
No, it's a classic Outlook.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, maybe
Kinda
they're
weird.
rolling it out. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, okay.
All right. Anyone else have their hands up, Chantel? All right, so we're going to the iPhone.
8:09 p.m. 3 notifications.
Try and wrap this up here.
iOS apps folder. 17 apps.
Are you guys able to hear my iPhone okay?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Search. Parcel. VTran. Module. Metron. Playground. Password. Enumuse. Authenticate. AI apps folder. 5. AI apps. ChatGPT. ChatGPT. New message. Text field. Is editing. Character mode. Insertion point at start.
So just like on the web, you're placed in the text edit field. I could type in my text or I could dictate it in.
Add button. Dictation button. Switch to voice mode.
I'm just swiping to my right through the different options, and I always like my voice.
Button.
So ChatGPT, what is the weather for Vancouver, British Columbia tomorrow?
Tomorrow in Vancouver looks like it's going to be a really nice day. It's going to be mostly sunny and about 24 degrees Celsius, which is around 76 Fahrenheit, and no rain in the forecast. Sounds like a perfect day to be out and about.
Speak now.
It does sound like a perfect day to be out and about, but unfortunately I have to work tomorrow.
Oh no, that's always the way, isn't it? The nicest days seem to happen when we're busy. Hopefully you can sneak out for a little break and enjoy some sunshine anyway.
Linda has left the meeting space.
Speak now.
Hopefully. So, can you tell me about the Alliance for Equality of Blind Canadians?
The Alliance for Equality of Blind Canadians, or AEBC, is a national charity that was founded back in 1992. They focus on empowering blind, deafblind, and partially sighted Canadians through advocacy and peer leadership. Their mission is all about ensuring equal access and opportunities, and they have various programs, scholarships, and support to help their members achieve their goals.
Speak now. App switcher. Close ChatGPT. App switcher.
And so again, you have the same functionality you had on the web just through your iOS or Android app or your Windows app. So very easy, very quick to navigate, quick to get answers, quick to query anything you might be interested in. And as I mentioned early on, a lot of these apps, if you pay for the different tiers, some of them will give you what's called, I think, live view, where it'll use your camera, and with Copilot or ChatGPT, Gemini as well from Google, they can look at your screen and action buttons, describe what's on your screen for you, and probably so much more, but that's still rolling out, and I haven't seen that personally yet. I've just read about it. So I encourage all of you to play with ChatGPT. There is a free tier, same with Copilot. Just start asking it questions, and if you don't get the answer you're looking for, try to rephrase your question a different way, and you'll probably be surprised at some of the results you get. You know, we have the world's knowledge at our fingertips now, and it's a pretty exciting time. So that's it for me. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you, Ryan. Jeez, there's so much information. I want to know if it'll read me flyers. Because sometimes, although I use the app called Flip and I can see most of what I need to know, but there's the odd time when, you know, you had a flyer that was so accessible and all of a sudden, I don't know what they did to it, but it's not as accessible anymore. Lots of pictures and lots of different things, but you could read 2 pages of it, but not the following 2. So it'd be interesting to see.
Let me just quickly jump over to Zoom before everybody starts talking so I can stop my screen and audio share.
Okay. EBKI Zoom meeting. Zoom.
There we go.
Are we going to turn off the recording and leave it on?
Well,
people have questions.
Yeah, until we're sure we're done. So if anybody has questions.
Where do we download the ChatGPT app from?
So you can get it from the Windows Store, the Microsoft Store, right on your computer. If you just type in Store, it should come up. or you can just do a Google search. And if you go to openai.com, there may be a download link on there as well.
And is it a free download?
I'm sorry?
Is it a free download?
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
Did Rita have her hand up?
I lowered it because it was from the last time
Okay.
that she did ask
Yeah,
a question.
no, I haven't done
unless you have,
anything, no.
yeah, okay.
Okay, Marcy?
No.
The interesting thing is that the ChatGPT desktop app uses Alt space as its as its invoke key.
That's right. I noticed that today after I installed it, but you can turn that off if you go into settings.
Okay.
It hasn't let me yet, but the option is there to disable it. So I might have to try Narrator or NVDA or something to action it.
Yeah, it's interesting that Copilot would now want you to use Alt space when ChatGPT has used it.
Well, again, like I said, most of the time I've heard now that Microsoft has gone away from the Alt space and is using Windows C like we used to use for Cortana.
Surprise, surprise. Why wouldn't, like if they probably realized, ChatGPT uses that.
Yeah.
Maybe we shouldn't.
Fighting for space.
Exactly.
Yeah. Interesting stuff.
And with your iPhone as well, you can query. Sorry, it's okay. You can query Siri to use ChatGPT to bring back results as well, and maybe we'll show that at another time as well because Siri's kind of dumb.
Well, I don't know if you can do that without Apple Intelligence. I don't think you can.
I'm using iPhone 15 Pro, but maybe it won't work
that's
earlier
Apple
than that.
Intelligence.
It is,
yeah. So
oh, sorry, Marcy. Are you?
That's okay.
My question was, the government. I noticed that they're starting to use, because I work for the government, and it looks like I have some Copilot things on my computer now, which is great. But also they're using Eva, and I don't know if that's what that is. Like if that's another AI or if that's...
I don't know. I haven't heard of that one.
So I'll have
but
to
a lot of companies now are starting to roll out their own AI agents for their own systems.
Maybe
so
that's
it might be one they had built for themselves.
It's quite possible. I'll have to play with it. But and the other question I have is with Microsoft, like if you purchase the 365 and if you get the new upgrades now, it comes with Copilot, but you can also get...
So it doesn't come with Copilot. So, and that's the confusing part.
Or does it? Yeah.
Like I have Office 365 subscription, and Copilot, according to Copilot, is not included in Microsoft 365.
Yeah.
It's an additional $30 to add it
on.
But
they wanted to pay like $150 or something, or $40 for an upgrade, and they said it would include Copilot. But then you could go to the basic for $70 a month, a year, and pay, and get no Copilot, which is what I did. So so I think some 365 subscriptions are starting to include Copilot now. Like if you get renewed, but you can cancel it and then go to the basic. And then if you don't want to pay the $30 or whatever it is for the GPT.
Yeah, and I think
or Copilot, I mean, sorry.
Yeah. And I think for the most part, most of us don't need to pay anything for any of these. ChatGPT's free tier is more than capable of asking it questions, having conversations with it, and asking general knowledge information. I don't think anybody in here is writing code to create programs, debugging code, right? You're not having it summarize complex graphs, tables, and charts. Not that you couldn't do that, but there are some limitations, and those limitations are hard to find. So just try it and see what happens, whatever you want to throw at it.
Yeah, I think we have to down ours because I think, does it come, or do you have to upgrade to it? That's what I'm trying to figure out, because our office, my husband's Office 365 will come up in the beginning of September. So do we have to take and down it so it doesn't just automatically take it once a year in the payment?
Probably the best thing to do is to call the Microsoft Disability Desk and ask them. Because like I said, when I asked Copilot what the differences are between free and the paid tiers, it said go to Microsoft's webpage and read up on Copilot and the packages there. So I think that's the only way that we're going to get any information is to either go online and look or call Microsoft and see what plan you have and what you're eligible for.
Wow. Any other questions before we decide to let Ryan have his evening back?
Well, hopefully this was useful
It
to
was
some of
good.
you, most of you. Hopefully it gave you
Yeah,
a
it was really
general
good.
overview of
Yeah.
what some of the stuff you can do with it.
It's a good start, and there's so much more to learn. It's mind-boggling. Like you say, you could spend the whole evening playing with this stuff.
Some of you weren't here last Thursday, I don't think, when I had AI write a birthday song for Lisa.
Oh, yeah, that was fun.
Oh, that's so cute. That's neat.
And
Well, when I wrote the story for the dinner that we had, I used ChatGPT to help me put all the names in and, just come up with a story that kind of was fun and made sense. So the more information you give it, like Ryan says, the better it will compose for you or search for something.
Yeah.
What AI did you use for the song?
I used one called Suno,
Okay.
Suno.
I have that one.
Yeah.
I downloaded that one. And what do? You tell it what words you wanted and what.
So you can tell it anything you want. You can include some lyrics. You can say you want pop, rock, country, ballad, inspirational, motivational, reggae, blues. You can tell it what the style of music, the genre of music, the tempo, whether you want male or female singers, if you want it to be an instrumental. Do you want me to do a quick demo?
Yeah.
Okay, hang on a second.
We can become rock musicians.
We'll do a quick demo. Well,
Make lots of money.
That's why the music industry and movie industry are terrified that this is going to replace their jobs.
Bet they are.
Yeah. No more having to pay multi-millions of dollars for actors when AI can do it.
That's right. That's right. Oh my goodness.
The actors themselves are really worried about that happening.
Yep.
Oh, yep.
So let's see if we can get this Suno AI here.
Music, I think music is, well, they're worried too, but there's nothing like going to a live concert, though. I don't think AI is going to take that. I mean, that's just not going to be the same.
Yeah, it won't.
Going to an AI concert,
The way
makes me think of Milli Vanilli.
Yeah.
The way tech's going, it wouldn't surprise me if
he wouldn't get in trouble these days for that, like he did in the early 90s, that guy, the lead singer. Yeah.
I actually had someone write me a song for my birthday that was about one of my guides and the story that they thought of that guide and put some things in, and it actually wrote a beautiful song. I mean, it is nice. You still have to be the person behind that, giving it the information.
Yeah.
It's what is it? Garbage in, garbage out. It still has to. It's still based on what goes in, where it's coming from.
I'm just trying to find my place here real quick before I jump in, and then I'll share my screen and audio stuff if you don't want to hear all this other stuff while I'm looking for it again.
Well, you can even put something in, like, say you've written a story about, let's just say I've written a story about one of my guides and I want to have it edited and make sure the language is correct. It would help correct the last few little lines, correct over it, wouldn't it? It would edit it, sort of.
Okay, so let me share my audio again real quick here.
You have started computer audio share.
Are you guys hearing my screen reader?
Zoom meeting.
Yeah.
Free AI music generator dash. Enter the style of music and topic you want. Enter the style of music and topic you want edit.
So is that a web-based version of Suno? Okay.
Yep.
I have the iOS version.
Okay. Yep.
POP space APPY space LUES AOUT space WALSTHGARDN space UPBEAT.
So I'm just typing in some different prompts here, like pop, upbeat, bluesy, happy.
Space LEALE space LIGER BAAQB space BACK GOUDVOCALS.
So let's see what happens
Enter.
here.
Virtual instrumental model Pro v4.v4.v2 v1 login to get 3 generate button. Enter. Suno AI dialog. Please continue by logging in. Login with Google button.
Oh, you suck.
Login with enter. Sign in dash Google accounts dash Google sign in dash. Sign in with heading level 1. Choose an account to continue to Suno list of 2 item link Ryan Fleur. Enter. Sign in dash Google accounts. Link terms of service. Sign in dash Google accounts. Sign in heading level 1. Sign into link Ryan.Fleur. Heading level 2. Google will allow list of 2 Ryan name and pro Ryan email list and preview soon. Link privacy and link terms of to understand to make link Google learn more link sign in cancel button. Continue button. Enter. Continue button. Sign in dash Google accounts dash Google Chrome. Login successful dash Google Chrome. Login successful dash Google Chrome page. Login 6 free. Global navigation open main menu Pro v4 v4.v2 v1 generate enter. Free AI music generator. Generate button. Bullet link terms. Set. Generate button. My music vertical bar AI. My music vertical. My music. My music. My music. My music my music global navigation. Link graphic Suno AI. Link graph open main menu button. Global navig AI music heading level 1. My music monthly button. Yearly save 20 heading level $2 $0 $50 link use pro model 150 7000 priority for running jobs at once. Unlimited heading free plan heading level 2 v4.5 versus wrapping to top AI music price for inquiries or escape. Send mail link monthly button yearly. There are no edit boxes. Save 20 escape heading level $2
Maybe we'll do this another time. It's trying to get me to pay.
Wrapping to top.
To charge you.
8 minutes. Check mark custom modes. Heading level 3 volt 4.5 or download music. Choose to make results private. Commercial license. 1 running job at once. Head check mark cut 8 minutes and generation speed and processing. Generation speed and generate wrapping to top. Monthly by escape. Back. Free AI music monthly button. There are no edit bar escape. Yearly button. Monthly. Hi at Suno month. Yearly hi at Suno monthly. Yearly hi at monthly. Yearly save 20 heading level $50 link get started. Use pro model 157 prior for running commercial. Choose unlimited valid cancel save 40% dash saved cancel anytime. Save popular heading level 2 unlimited dollar link use pro unlimited songs. Free plan heading level 2. Use pro model left per NV 6 songs. 3 generate free trial on sign in. Share generation queue. 1 running job at commercial light. Choose to make results. Download music. Heading level 3 volt 4.5. Checkmark custom modes of 8 minutes in length. Checkmark enhanced audio quality with better clarity. Generation speed and generation speed. Monthly but.
Yeah, we'll do this another time.
Zoom.
That cancel anytime should say if you remember.
Yeah, I'm not going to make you guys sit and wait, but we'll get it sorted out for next time.
Yeah. Is the recording off?
Not yet.
No, it's not, but I can turn it off if
I just had another question.
Oh, go ahead.
But it's not related to AI, but it's a tech question. It's about Dropbox. And I thought before we kind of leave tonight, maybe someone could answer it.
But maybe I should.
Yeah, stop the recording then, because it's a different topic.
Just give me a minute here.
Thank you for checking out our content. To learn more about the Alliance for Equality of Blind Canadians, please visit www.blindcanadians.ca. And if you haven't already, please like and subscribe.